Numbers. Let's take you up to Jim Jakes for his call of the SATAB Trotters Cup.
Okay. Tapes are about to go back. Away and racing. Salute stood there at the start. False start. False start. The whistle is sounding. We've got a false start. We've got a problem here. So a false start in the 2002 South Australian TAB Trotters Cup, the Group 1 Grand Circuit event. A false start. Couldn't pick the problem there. Trappers Salute did swing back at the start. We'll get information from our Chief Steward very, very soon. I'm guessing that maybe one of the strands got wrapped around the legs of one of the horses. That's what I'm guessing, but we'll get that confirmed from our Chief Steward, Mr. Gerard Lawler, very, very soon. So a false start for race 4 here, a false start. And you've got about 2 minutes to place your bets now.
Righto, that might give us a chance to go back to Hilton at Globe Derby. He's about to have a chat with Karen Gath.
The Trotters race of the night is not too far away. The $50,000 Group 1 SATAB Trotters Cup. La Cucaracha is the back marker. She's won 2 Grand Circuit races in a row, the Bill Collins Mile and the Australian Trotting Grand Prix. And her driver joins us now, Karen Gath. Well, Karen, how has the horse travelled over?
Yeah, good, Hilton. You know, we left this morning about 10 o'clock and came over and put them in a yard at Hardings, and yeah, they're quite well.
At least it's not too hot.
Yeah, it's right. It's much better than last year.
Are you happy with the 40-metre handicap?
Yeah, I was. I thought it was fair. You know, it's only a small field. It's going to help me as well. Not as many to get around, and yeah, she should go well.
Any worries off the back to a standing start after 2 mobiles? Because first up, the horse did break pretty badly at stall.
Yes, she has. She's pretty good at a stand. Her only 2 times she's broke up in the stand is both times first up for us, and I think she's just been a bit fresh, and I think she'll be all right tonight.
You have somewhat of a stable alliance with Djerriwarrh. That horse broke the track record last week off 50. How much better is your horse, your mare, than that horse?
He's probably not that far behind her, but he lacks a bit of high speed, which, you know, is always going to win you a lot of races. So he's met her a few times now, and she's beaten him quite comfortably all those times, but most of them been from mobiles. So it's going to be interesting tonight if he gets away before me, and you know, he's going to be hard to catch.
In the Derby, 5-4 True Cam, can the horse beat them if they go silly?
I think he's got a chance. Yeah, he's probably not as fast as they are, but he has got his fair share of ability, and you know, if it's run to suit, he can win. He's not out of it.
A little slow from the inside. Timay come out galloping. Also galloping was Chinesian La Cucaracha. Fast away. She's running into trouble. Nowhere to go. She squeezes through. Just gets through ahead of Djerriwarrh. Timo out the back has lost all winning chance. In the meantime, Power of Kuma leads away. Globe's Mistake is second. Third placing Waikari Gold. Around the outside in the 1-1 in the early stages was Son of Flair. Trapper Salute back on the inside. Then a margin of about 8 metres away to Eric Booth. Then it's stablemate Chinesian. La Cucaracha. She's in front of Djerriwarrh. He's last of the main group, and Timo won't trot at all. He's galloping wildly. Down the back they go past the 2200. And Power of Kuma leads away. Lawrence comes to the outside with Globe's Mistake. He's going to face the breeze. She's doing it tough because the speed is high, hard and fast. Wakery Gold, she's got a nice sit on the leader's back, but under pressure to hold that posse. The speed's good here. Trapper Salute in 4th, placing about 8 metres away. Son of Flair on the outside. Virtual 1-1, but giving the leader 20-metre start. Then a margin of 15 metres to Eric Booth. La Cucaracha is probably only about 30 metres from the leader, so she's made up a little bit of ground. Djerriwarrh right on her back. Last of the main group is Chinesian, and Timo has been pulled up in the front straight, and it's Power of Kuma leading the way at the winning post with 2 to go. 1,700 metres to travel. On the outside, doing it tough is Globe's Mistake. On the inside is Wakery Gold. She's got a nice run. Son of Flair 1-1. He's nice and handy. Trapper Salute back on the inside. 3 back. Now the back marker getting closer. La Cucaracha. She's trotting okay. Back on the inside behind those was Eric Booth. Djerriwarrh's got a beautiful sit on the favourites back. Last of the main group is Chinesian, and again Timo pulled up. Lead time electrifying 1:23.7. At the moment they are on track record time. Can they keep it going? You'd expect these leaders to soften them up, because these at the back are really going to be storming home. They are going berserk up in front. Power of Kuma leads away by a metre. On the outside is Globe's Mistake. Back on the inside is Waikery Gold. Son of Flair's getting a beautiful run. 1-1. La Cucaracha is right on his back now. Djerriwarrh follows the favourite wherever she goes. Back on the inside, Trapper Salute struggling to keep up. Then in turn behind those on the outside, Chinesian. And last of all is Eric Booth. First quarter, 30.6. The speed has been hot. They're at the winning post. They've got a circuit to go. Power of Kuma in front. In his best position, he'll run a cheeky race out in front. He leads away by 1.5 metres. Globe's Mistake second. On the inside is Waikery Gold. Then Son of Flair still travelling okay. La Cucaracha right behind him, ready to come 3 wide. Jerawara still following the favourite. Then Trapper Salute on the inside of Chinisian and Eric Booth. Down the back, 5.50 to go. Second quarter, 31.2. That's 61.8. 225.5 to the half-mile. Track record in jeopardy again. Here they come now. Son of Flair 3 wide. About to go straight to the front. Leaders have gone too hard. Here comes La Cucaracha. She's out 4 wide and starting to put in. Waikery Gold getting off their backs. Winding up. Jerawara giving the mare 10-metre start. La Cucaracha. She goes to the lead at the top of the front straight. Son of Flair trying hard on the inside. Jerawara can't go with her. Oh, look at this mare go. La Cucaracha, the best trotter in Australasia. She blows them away. Wins by 20 metres. Tight for second. Jerawara or Son of Flair. Behind those not far away between runners was Waikery Gold. Good run. Chinisian beat half the field home after galloping early. Trapper Salute was 20 metres away. Then behind those Eric Booth leaders went hard. They got tired. Globe's Mistake. Power of Kuma and Timo was pulled up. Number 10.
Green light through, but on its way. They're all set for race 4, Wentworth Park. Ready, set, racing.
This derby is 5, 2, 4 and 1. 5, 2, 4, 1. Meadows race 5, Modern Assassin the top raider over Berry Crush in
First female to be the leading driver, not only in Victoria but also in Australia with 288 wins last season. And Karen drives True Cam. She won it in 98 with Greek Gambit. And Gavin Lang, who drives Lombo Skyrider, won it in 1993 with Marching Order with his good friend Graham Johannesson as the trainer many, many years ago. Moving up, Alcohol Go Easy 2002 South Australian Pacers Derby, a Group 1. Henschke heavily backed on Super Tab. Good money for Lombo Skyrider. They're nearly equal favourites at around about $1.80, $1.90. Set to go for the Derby. Lombo Skyrider back. Green light on, away and racing. Adams Rocket showing speed. Henschke going with it. They're trying to get across in front of Rawaka Rocket. Rawaka Rocket is on the inside. It's going to follow Henschke, who will hold the lead. Adams Rocket outside the leader. True Cam about 12 metres away. Then in turn behind those, Lombo Skyrider, and at the tail end of the field is We Ain't a Dream. In the meantime, they're coming around into the front straight, and leading the way is Henschke, heavily backed on Super Tab. He probably run the course favourite as well, only just in front of Lombo Skyrider, who's back in last place. And again throwing his head around. Lang makes the move. He's not going to sit him in. He's going to work around the outside now. Henschke at the winning pace. 2 to go. 1,700 metres to travel. Leads away by 5 metres. Lombo Skyrider moves up outside the leader. He's doing it casually, Lang. He doesn't want to knock him around. Back on the inside is Rawaka Rocket. Adams Rocket 1-1. Pace is slow in the Derby. Back on the inside is We Own a Dream, and True Cam at the tail end of the field. He looks around Henschke. Wants to run up the track. Lead time 48 seconds. That's Pedestrian. No records in this race. And Henschke down the back, getting it all his own way. Leads away by 4 metres. On the outside, Lombo Skyrider. Lang not applying any pressure in the early part of the race. So really, this is suiting the leader. Back on the inside is Rawaka Rocket. Adams Rocket, he's 1-1. He's poised to pounce. Back on the inside, We Ain't a Dream. And last of all, True Cam. Pace very slow. This quarter won't be fast. It'll come up shortly. Henschke still being left alone. And the first quarter in 32.9. He leads by 2 metres. Lombo Skyrider sitting outside the leader. Lang obviously confident he can sit outside the leader and leave him alone and sprint over the top. On the inside is Rawaka Rocket as they get the siren. Adams Rocket 1-1. Now they're going quicker. 1 circuit to go, 8.50 to travel. They're lifting the tempo. We Own a Dream on the inside, and last of all is True Cam around the turn. Now the sparks are starting to fly. In the inside, it's Henschke or Lombo Skyrider went roughly. Dropped back about 4 metres. Second quarter, 30.7. 600 to go. Henschke in front still leads by 4 metres. Justice just sitting there quietly. Lombo Skyrider coming up to have another crack at him. On the inside is Rawaka Rocket. Then Adams Rocket, True Cam, and We Own a Dream. You'd expect those back of the tail to be too far back. Third quarter coming up shortly. Now they're starting to fly. Henschke in front still leads by 4 metres. Lang drops in for the sit. 27.8 down the back. Henschke in front. He leads by 5 metres. Trying hard is Lombo Skyrider. Henschke clear. Henschke home. I shut away. Henschke's going to blow them away. A third derby for John Justice, and Henschke wins by 10 metres. Lombo Skyrider second. Third was Rawaka Rocket. Then True Cam Adams Rocket, We Ain't a Dream, galloped around the turn, and he's been pulled up with broken gear in the derby.
Henschke, brilliant winner of the Derby at Globe Derby from Lombo Skyrider and Rawaka Rocket, 2, 5 and 1. Now the Meadows, they're moving up for race 5. Modern Assassin, disappointed last week in the New Year's Trophy final. He's $1.70 tonight as we join
What's the plan?
Drive coolly, a bit like your old man in a big race. He used to be, or he is still very patient against the great opposition. Now, this horse, is he the sort of horse who can come from behind Shaker Maker and beat him? I know he came from behind Safe and Sound, but is he at the peak of his form? Can he do that tonight?
I think at the peak, but I'd say Shaker would have to have a ordinary run for me to come from behind him. But yeah, the horse can do it, but I'd rather be up closer than coming from back in the field.
I'd imagine you'd give up any of those wins so far to win a Grand Circuit race.
Yeah, for sure, no doubt. I'd love to win one of these Grand Circuit races, and this year I might be able to pick one of them or 10.
Let's hope you're on the right horse tonight. Good luck.
Thanks, Hilton.
Thanks, mate.
Hilton Donaldson with Matthew Gath. And speaking of Matthew's old man, Brian has driven a double tonight at Moonee Valley. Now the Meadows race 8, Token Charlie 310, Renzo Ferrari 350, Hey Brother at 570, 920 Big Ernie Oodles and 730 for Phantom Devil. Superfecta numbers at Wentworth Park were 734521, 734521. That dividend's paying just over 4,700. Nice little collect. Oscar Levant heads the ratings at Moonee Valley for race 7 over Lone Mirage, Congo Flame and Faminga's Sister, 9518. Congo Flame big odds, 10 Cabby's Hope, 13 Illegitimate, Lone Mirage 10, next 3 at double figures, 170 for Oscar Levant, and Western Light at 6 even. And speaking of Brian Gath, he's chasing a winning treble there on the favourite in the next at Moonee Valley. Righto, they're at the start here for the big one at Globe Derby, the Smoke-Free Pacing Cup at Group 1 level. Shaker Makers $1.30, Persistency is $9.60. Safe and Sound at $10 and Wally Walton at $14. Then Past the Mustard and Monamigo. So, well, he's very short Shaker Maker. Persistency is the only other one under double figures, and stablemate of the favourite, Safe and Sound, is firming up several points, and then the Geelong Cup winner, Wally Walton, next best. Shortly off to Jim. In fact, it just passed the advertised start time too at Globe Derby for race 7. In fact, I think we might be able to go across and join Jim Jakes for his call of the Cup.
He's the favourite. He's looking at making history here tonight, Shaker Maker. Gamalite is the only horse to win our South Australian Derby, our Smoke-Free Cup and the Inter-Dominion. Shaker Maker can join him here tonight if he takes out the Smoke-Free Cup. He won the Derby in December 98. He won the Inter-Dominion in 2000. And he's trying to win the Smoke-Free Cup for 2002. The crowd are here to see him, and they're ready to cheer him on. And as usual, with our fantastic South Australian crowd, they love their sport here in SA, and they will cheer when they see the green light to cheer on the runners for the 2002 South Australian Smoke-Free Cup, the Group 1 Grand Circuit event. Bold Stefan from the inside, Monamigo in 2, Friends for Life 3. Past the Mustard 4, Loaded Hog in 5 and Safe and Sound outside the front. Wally Walton inside the second row, Shaker Maker and Persistency. Get ready for the roar. The big crowd are ready for the green light, and the light goes on and the crowd go wild. Friends for Life fast away. The South Australians trying to find the front, can't quite get across. Monamigo who kicks up. Safe and Sound out wide, he goes forward. He's 3 wide around the first turn. Wally Walton fast away from the second row, he's got the 1-1. Back on the inside is Bold Stefan. Shaker Maker follows Wally Walton wherever he goes, and the pace slacker seconds off immediately. Persistency settles down in third last placing. Past the Mustard right on his back, and last and 3 wide is Loaded Hoggy goes back to the tail. Monamigo leads away. Big run last week in the Clipsal Cup. He's getting it easier tonight. He leads away by 3 metres. In second placing is Safe and Sound facing the breeze. On the inside is Bold Stefan following the leader. Friends for Life 1-1. Pace is still slow. Wally Walton follows the 1-1. Shaker Maker right on his back, racing by himself. Persistency third last. Back on the inside was Loaded Hog. And last of all is Past the Mustard. Karen Gatch, she's had a big night so far with La Cucaracha. Track record time at 2:3.1. Taking out the TAB Trotters Cup. And she leads away in the Smoke Free Cup with Monamigo. Pace is still slow. Safe and Sound. He sat in the breeze and he won here. In the year 2000 outside of Sorrento Star. Can he do it again tonight? He's up against stiffer opposition. Webster sitting outside the leader. Back on the inside is Bold Stefan. Friends for Life. He's poised to pounce. He's got the 1-1. Loaded Hog. 3 back the inside. Wally Walton on the outside follows the 1-1. Justice is driving. Shaker Maker for the set spread. He's third last. Persistency right on his back. And at the tail end of the field is Past the Mustard. 1:19.4. Not breaking any records. And in front it's Monamigo. Leading the way by a metre. Safe and Sound outside the leader. Back on the inside is Bold Stefan. David Harding's got him in a nice position. But he's at Bolter's odds tonight. 1-1 is Friends for Life. Here comes Shaker Maker. Flushed out by Persistency. Justice comes 3 wide. Gath stayed in there with Wally. Wally still following the 1-1. Back on the inside is Loaded Hog and Past the Mustard last of all. Here they come in the front straight. First quarter 31.3. 1 circuit to go. They've gone past the 900. And out in front it's Monamigo. Leads by a heads. Had a good run. Safe and Sound. He's travelling well outside the leader. He's ready to go quicker. Shaker Maker out 3 wide. Between runners is Friends for Life in the 1-1. Bold Stefan follows the leader. Persistency pushed out 4 wide by Wally Walton. Gath has got Lang out on a limb. On the inside was Loaded Hog, and last of all Past the Mustard. Bold Stefan gone in front. It's Monamigo. He leads by a metre. Webster had a look over the shoulder with Safe and Sound. Shaker Maker 3 wide. Justice had a look over the shoulder. On the inside of him was Friends for Life. Then Wally Walton and Persistency. Second quarter 31.2. First half 62.5. They went 27.6 down the back. Here comes Shaker Maker. He's got to catch Monamigo though. Monamigo in front. Shaker Maker under pressure. Monamigo in front. Shaker's trying hard. Oh, he's lifting Shaker. Oh, Shaker Maker. Shaker Maker too good. Monamigo second. Wally Walton third. Then in fourth placing Safe and Sound. Persistency. Loaded Hog. Friends for Life. Past the Mustard. And Bold Stefan was last of all.
Ready now, Token Charlie in 1, well fancied. With Renzo Ferrari 2, they're racing Token Charlie a little slow, going out fast.